We're fairly poor as an industry in sharing paper copies. Moving it to a digital platform and making it compatible from one platform to the other is a bigger challenge. But it offers huge opportunities to actually speed up the transfer and make the compliance with regulation, testing, etc. far more applicable to our industry.
The manufacturers have now got to take great notice of what the construction supply chain requires, especially with more legislation coming in. I think we will be required to provide a certain standard, a minimum standard of content around our products, just to make sure that they are in the game, as it were, in terms of specification.
It's a very traditional industry, the way people work, the way things are done. I think it's difficult to try and change the culture of people within the industry to think quite differently.
I think for me it's the availability of data and the fact that there's a number of stakeholders through the specification process who want the same data, but they want it all in different formats and different types, and that becomes quite a headache for us as manufacturers to provide all the data that everybody wants in the different formats that they want to see it in.
We have to change the relationships in the construction industry. At the moment, obviously, we've got this sort of tiers, this subcontracting and competitive tendering at all levels. We need to integrate a whole lot better.
It goes back to the whole idea that we're in the same project together. I think it's important for manufacturers to own their part of the project in terms of producing the right materials and the right products, but also working with the whole chain to actually get the project completed and to be part of the construction project from end to end.
The industry's quite slow to adopt change, with certain incidents and aspects of the industry that have been occurring just recently. There is a very clear need and shift towards digital information, and the sooner that the industry can actually adopt that and make it the norm, I think the more improved it's going to be. There's a lot of lessons from things like the automotive sector or the aeronautical sector that could be learned from. This technology exists today and it's a big part of what MBS do, and I think as an industry that is probably the biggest hurdle that we need to help people overcome.